With just the last few minutes that we have left, something that has come up both in the survey submissions and in the questions people have asked us is questions about some of the new mandates coming out at the federal and state level. Obviously, there's too much there to do an exhaustive discussion about it.
I'm going to see why not.
I'd just like to give, especially Maddie,
I know what they did, but the people that are here should be able to ask questions.
Changes you see coming to our campus based on anything coming out of
I
either
prefer
the
right here.
governor's office with the new SUNY mandates, or more broadly what we're seeing coming out of the federal government.
Mine should be easiest, so I'm going to say first. What most of the mandates are saying, it's like compulsory education, prevention education, and some of the guidelines go as far as saying bystander intervention for all incoming students. We're still in the process of figuring out how to do it the best way possible and how to get the community engaged. The other piece that most of the mandates are talking about is providing a safe, confidential space for victims to really understand options and completely understand that they don't need to do anything. So that is also another piece that most of the mandates are kind of balancing with, is victims' rights in these kind of processes, because sometimes that's really hard to manage with when victims kind of are reporting what's going on, the trauma they're experiencing, and then people are telling them what needs to be done, what needs to not to be done. As Matthew mentioned, the navigator's position can be a position where the victim can get that space to really understand what the options are and come back and forth in those 11 months that we're talking about on average that it takes. Come back and forth 5 different times without feeling that they need to now take the next step immediately. And having that space is important.
So if I may very quickly ask a follow-up question in terms of what you mentioned with mandated education. We've had a number of folks ask, why isn't, for example, Green Dot or some of the other bystander intervention stuff mandated for those first-year students? I don't know what that means.
Can we ask questions? People out of here?
Actually, we have not opened the panel. That's why we made those submissions available. So if you have follow-ups, certainly please feel free to reach out and we'll include it on the FAQ page.
We can't speak right now?
Unfortunately, that we have literally 3 minutes to go.
Okay,
So I welcome
okay.
you to come up and grab me afterwards. I'll make a note, and your question, I will assure you, will be on the next
So
panel.
people here can't speak to you, but people at home could, I mean, we're here. Can't we ask questions directly?
I understand where you're coming from, and I'm going to take the heat for the panel, because what I have tried to avoid in arranging this panel is creating a dynamic where our panelists may be unprepared for the question that will come their way. Certainly.
Why not? Why wouldn't they be prepared? I mean,
I don't know.
it seems.
I wasn't ready for. I might not have my ducks in a row.
No, but it seems like you're just talking at us.
Okay.
Just talking at us.
If you have a question, some of us could also stay around.
I'll ask you right now. I mean, the spokesperson for the CPO said this violence is at an epidemic. I would like her to ask her what's an epidemic, because I looked at the Cleary report for this campus, and the rate is 1 in 2,400 assault. 1 in 20. It's not 1 in 5. That's a lie.
If you could give us a chance to respond to your point, thank you for plowing through and giving us your thoughts. But let's
The 1 in 5 is a lie. It's on the website.
I'm going to ask you to please allow us to address your point, because
Certainly.
I think you're maybe oversimplifying based on maybe your background in this area. Please submit it. Go forward.
But we will definitely have a conversation. So 1 in 5 what it's talking about is the National Institute of Justice Anonymous survey that they ask about behaviors people have gone through. So as we know, even on our campus, a lot of people don't report because it's very, very uncomfortable. So clearly picks up numbers who have actually gone through any of these 3 offices. But through internal surveys, we know that there are a lot more victims of violence than we actually.
So how do you know if they're not reported?
So let's have a conversation. I'm going to direct you all
Okay.
to that goes on to where this 1 in 5, 1 in 4, 1 in 3 number that you hear comes from. I know it's very confusing to know, okay, it's 1 in 5, so why are we only seeing 20 students in a year? And that's really what this panel is about, to really bring awareness that a lot of
Let's
people
find
don't
out.
report.
Yep.
And that's exactly what we're doing at this point of time, is bringing awareness that we will not allow people to retaliate. We will provide X, Y, and Z, so victims can feel better, can feel comfortable to come report, and so our clearly numbers will go up eventually. That's the hope, because once we know who are really suffering and the numbers go up, we can really start finding solutions to again get them down. So that's in brief my answer, but I will be happy to have a conversation with you offline.
Okay.
And
All right.
absolutely, if anyone has questions about any of the figures or the facts that have been cited, Again, you can feel free to reach out to our panelists directly. You can reach out to me, because we'll be happy to point you in that direction. And again, there is a lot more to it than what it might seem on the face of it sometimes. And I appreciate you, again, kind of bringing that point for us to expand upon. And unfortunately, with the time we have left, we don't have the opportunity to get any deeper.
Yeah.
We do have, it's exactly 2:30. So unfortunately, we don't have any additional time. I don't know if any of our panelists, either on the last question or two that happened. Well, I just want to thank all of you for your time, all of you for your perspectives. Please, the survey will be open. We do know we want to make this as rich a discussion as we can going forward. So thank you all. Thank you all of you panelists, my very dear colleagues and friends. I so appreciate being on the same team as all of you. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Hope to see you tonight.
Yeah, honestly, free exchange of ideas, huh? Absolutely not, you mean.
Absolutely.
1 in 5, huh? That's pretty, that's a lie. Victims, I mean, it's good to have this good.
Sir, this is a presentation, not an open forum. If you'd like to discuss, you can go to an open forum.
No,
I
I
don't
would-
want to discuss anything. Have a good day.
Come here, have a good conversation. Yeah, I would like to get one of those sheets to fill out.
Oh, you could,
I was talking to a gentleman, he said he doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
oh no, actually, I did the Green Belt training and I'm part of this Department of Justice training.
Yeah.
It's 1 in 5, and it's a statewide, okay? And it's 1 in 7 men. It's statewide through the Department of Justice website where you get the information
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
I did
yeah.
a thesis on domestic violence across all cultures and whatnot.
Yes, yes.
And it's actually, so to answer your question, you can look up a Clery Act, but the Clery Act isn't really correct. Because, and Smith will
Yes,
answer you.
that's just reported.
Yeah, it's just reporting.
Yes.
Students are
Yeah.
afraid, and that's what this panel was
Well,
trying
this
to tell
is
you.
good. I wanted to say that
Yes.
this is very good for
I
victims,
am
you know.
sorry there was not more people here.
Yeah, me too.
I really am. I'm appalled, if anything.
But I really do like the services. I can't argue with that at
Do you
all.
go to school here or you're an employee?
No, I went to school here. I did.
So you just came
I've already graduated here.
So you came
Yeah.
from where?
From the public.
My name is Dawn Patterson.
Dawn?
Yes.
Papas Gary Costanza. Good to meet you.
Costanza?
Good to meet
Sound
you.
familiar. But so what she was trying to say is that people would have the opportunity. We've been publicizing this for about a month. So she's gonna come and talk to you. But so the thing is, it's students are afraid to report because of retaliation.
Yes,
Because
I
not just that.
Yep.
Families,
Oh, I know. It's.
here, school. So none of us
I,
have
I do love the services. That really is good.
We have
I
some
do-
fantastic.
I can't argue with that at all because I have family members
Yeah.
who've gone through
So
this.
I've got grandchildren who
Yeah.
are in college, okay?
Yeah.
I have nieces and nephews who are in school. I'm scared to death. I'm
But I
scared to
don't.
death
But I
of them.
don't like the exaggeration and the
It's not an
epidemic thing. You
No,
know?
it's not an exaggeration.
An epidemic.
It's not. Well,
You know,
sometimes
assault
you
is
have to-
down. You have to know.
Sometimes you have to
You're
go
sort
out.
of in a bubble. Assault and violence is down. Rape is down. It doesn't mean we
maybe
should
this
ignore
time
it.
of year, freshman class comes in at 4.
Well, look, bad
There's-
behavior is bad behavior. You know, and
You can't place blame on anybody. And that, I'm going to leave it at that.
all right, all right.
Okay?
Can I get one of those sheets? Who has one?
I'll give you mine.
All right.
I'm Alita. I'm with Media Relations.
How you doing? Gary Costanza. Good
Oh,
to meet
nice to meet you.
Hi.
I've seen you at different.
I mean, I was hoping to. I mean,
Where
is
are
this the
you?
way
What
they?
are
Is this
you
the
with?
method of having lectures? No questions? I mean, I went to another thing. Here's the sheet. They didn't have any questions at the end. I mean, where's the free exchange of ideas? There's not
I
any.
think it depends on.
It was a closed question.
I know, I know.
I explained,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just the way you weed out people like me.
Beforehand.
No,
No. It was beforehand that you had to submit that.
I
So if
didn't
you were
even
coming
want it.
from the outside, yeah. But
All
they
right,
said they were
thanks,
more than
everyone.
happy to answer you after. So there she is.
I think
know, but-
also it's the time constraint. It is all the students' classes now that are
Yeah.
starting, so they're trying to keep it a bit.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
All right. Good meeting you, Alita.
Are you from a publication or?
I
you
am
just-
not.
Okay.
I am not.
Just I'm new here
Myself.
too, so I'm
Okay.
trying to meet
All right.
everyone.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you
All
too.
right.
Have a good day.
Thanks. You too. Hi.
My
How you
name
doing?
is Whitney.
Gary. Certainly, of course.
All right. So, can I get your name? Just start.
Gary Costanza.
So,
That's easy.
so Costanza.
Yes.
Can I get your age for the record?
58.
Okay. And what compelled you to come to the door today?
Well, I saw this Sexual Assault Awareness Month thing, and I like to see what's being taught at these lectures and whether exaggerations are going on. And as I saw, there was exaggeration. There's no violence epidemic. As I just said before, violence is down, rape is down. It serves victims no use to exaggerate or to lie. I did look up the Clear report myself. It's not 1 in 5. 1 in 5 is, if 1 in 5 was true, nobody would be going to this college. And colleges are safer than the general public. So if it's 1 in 5 on college, it would be 1 in 2 in the general population. But neither of that is true. I looked at the Clear report, 1 in 2,400. And, I mean, that's rare, I would say. It makes no use to exaggerate, because then people will say, you're just lying. You know, these groups are lying. They have more coordinators for these programs than they have victims. I mean, I've been in the men's rights movement for a while, and there's a joke going around that at these campus rape centers, they're waiting for the phone to ring. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's not true. I mean, I'm really glad that there's these services for victims. That I can't argue with that, because it's a terrible thing. When it happens, there should be support. But I'm afraid what's happening here is anyone that walks in is called a victim, and no one will tell them that, well, you really weren't a victim. You just got drunk. You don't remember what happened last night, and we don't know what happened. I mean, we can't say you're a victim. I mean, yes, support them, but don't give them the idea. In related to Emma Sulkowicz, the mattress girl, they probably told her that you were a victim, and she believed it when she may not have been a victim. Maybe a victim of poor judgment, over drinking. It's good to support anyone that comes in, but I would say don't call them a victim. Say you're a potential victim. We'll see. You know, but we're here to help you. That's a good thing. You know, whether you have a psychological problem, drinking problems, you're hanging out with a bad crowd, whatever it is, that's good for the college to help them. But don't say you were an assault victim, because you don't know yet. If you find out, I would say the first thing you should do, if you're really assaulted, you go to the police. Don't go to the campus police. You should really go to the police. That's why that movie, The Hunting Ground.
Did you see it?
I did see it. That was just screened at Suffolk County Community College, and
They just screened it on Monday.
yeah, and
Don't take that. Thank you.
I mean the problem with that, and I can see it, is that colleges don't want to get a bad reputation of having a lot of rapes, so they sort of try to cut the numbers down to make their college look more, acceptable. So that's why you have to go to the police. The college is not really on your side, except here. I think things are changing. I mean, it's pretty obvious that things are changing. This college is on the victim's side, which is good, but
What about the Sarasota?
what happened with her?
She was sexually assaulted on this campus, and then she went through. She had to cross-examine her own rapist with only like a thin sheet of paper, like in between them and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Was that at this the college?
Yeah.
The college hearing or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, and then so she's suing Stony Brook for that. So what do you know about that?
I don't like that. That's why you really should have trained law enforcement involved, because that's stupid. I mean, I don't think that would happen in a real law enforcement. You know, where they make you have to face the
the accuser, maybe in a court of law, but you're in a court of law. Now, at least things can happen there. But these sort of kangaroo courts, you don't know which way it's going to go. You know? You're for with the Statesman?
Stony Brook.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I get your email just so that I can send you the article?
Sure. Oh, please do.
Yeah.
G Costanza at optonline.net.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. That was actually really helpful.
Oh, no problem. Your name again, Ricky?
Yeah.
Thank you.
If I have any other questions, do you mind if I send over something?
No problem at all.
Okay,
All right.
cool. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to say something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because we were saying, I have a question.
Yeah, I mean, where's this coming from? No more questions anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to say, what are you afraid of?
Yeah.
Tough questions?
Yeah.
You should be ready for tough questions.
Exactly.
All right? Good going,
Alrighty.
Nikki. Good meeting you.